In this video, I'm going to talk about how to stay current as a sport pilot. So what are the currency requirements for you to still continue to be eligible and legal to fly after you've initially received your sport pilot certificate, right? You have to meet certain requirements and able to still be current with your sport pilot certificate. So this is from FAR 61.57, recent flight experience for pilot in command. So first, let's talk about day currency to carry passengers. In order to carry passengers, a sport pilot must have logged 3 takeoffs and 3 landings within the preceding 90 days. So that's pretty simple, right? 3 takeoffs and 3 landings within the last 90 days. For a nose wheel aircraft, the landings can be touch and goes. Okay, so most aircraft are nose gear. You can just do 3 touch and goes and you're good every 90 days. If it's a tailwheel aircraft, the landings must be to a full stop. Now, if you don't know what a tailwheel is, it's where you have a wheel on the tail, right? Instead of the nose. Let me go back here. Here's the nose wheel. So you have the main gears. These stay the same, but here, this one, you have wheel on the nose. And then here on the tail wheel, obviously there's no wheel on the nose, but it's back here on the tail. They have different dynamics and things like that. So the FAA wants, if it's in a tailwheel aircraft, that you have to do the landings to full stop because there's a lot that goes into getting that aircraft to stop. There's a lot of kind of extra hazards in tail wheels from like fishtailing and things like that when you come and taxi at high speeds. So that's why they want to make sure you're doing all these to a full stop so that you get the practice in there on those tail wheels. All right, so this applies to each aircraft category, class, and type. So, in other words, if you get current in a Cessna 162, like we have over here with the green check mark, you're current, you've done your 3 takeoffs and landings in the last 90 days in a Cessna 162, you are not current in this Piper Sport, okay, that we see here, or any other aircraft that may be similar in size and purpose to the Cessna 162. It has to be the same category, class, and type. So, if you want to be current in here, you would also have to have 3 takeoffs and landings in the Piper Sport as well. And again, this is to be able to carry a passenger. So to be current in both, you would have to get 3 takeoffs and landings in the last 90 days in each of these because they are different category, class, and types of aircraft. They're different types of aircraft. All right. Next up, let's talk about night currency to carry passengers. So we talked about day currency. So what about to fly at night and carry passengers? Well, this is not applicable to sport pilots because sport pilots are not allowed to fly at night. So pretty simple. Yep. Then on top of that, there's also something called a biennial flight review. And this is just recent flight experience to be pilot in command. So we're not talking about carrying passengers. This is literally you have to do this if you want to fly even by yourself. You have to have a biennial flight review. So each holder of a sport pilot certificate must complete a flight review every 24 calendar months in order to be PIC of an aircraft with or without passengers. The flight review consists of a minimum of 1 hour of ground training and 1 hour of flight training with an authorized instructor. Proof of your flight review must be logged in your logbook via an endorsement from the instructor that completed the 1 hour of ground and the 1 hour of flight training. So you have to do that every 2 years. So in summary, in order to be PIC and even fly an aircraft solo as a sport pilot, you have to have a biennial flight review with 1 hour of ground and 1 hour of flight with a certified instructor, and that certified instructor has to log it in your logbook. Then, in order to carry passengers, you must also have 3 takeoffs and landings in the last 90 days. For sport pilots, that only is in the day because sport pilots cannot fly at night.